We live? I think we live. Here, let me just make sure everything's working. Boop. And then let me pull it up on the phone too. Okay, well, I see myself there. And then I'll make sure it's working here too. Nope, that's not the right live stream actually. Man, don't you just love YouTube? This is so weird. Oh my goodness gracious. We have a viewer. Hi, nobody. Technical difficulties, as I have not streamed in 3 years, and I am struggling to pull this up on my phone. Yeah. Thanks for showing up, by the way. This is...
We have a viewer.
Okay.
Hi, nobody.
Alright, this is fine. Yeah, this is probably okay. So, yeah. I thought I would try streaming. Just got here. Well, it's a good thing I just started. You're right on time. Again, thank you for showing up. That means a lot. Yeah, I guess. So the plan... So, also, let me know if the audio is good or not. I was kind of struggling to get that working. Plan for today? I guess I have the FNaF games pulled up in a tier list, and I am going to rank them based off of their soundtracks. It's a pretty interesting idea, if I do say so myself. Haven't seen anybody else do that. I don't care about the bit rate. It is? It's good? Oh no. Message retracted. Here, I'll get off that screen. I'll just pull chat on my phone. I don't think it should be delayed. Yeah. Alright, chat's on my phone now. Fingers crossed that doesn't mess up things too bad. This is my first time, like... Also, I'll move the mic, just because I feel like I'm speaking a little loud. This is my first time streaming like this on YouTube. My old streams were like... They were awful. Anyway. Let me know if I need to change anything. I am not professional whatsoever. Okay, how long is this stream? I don't see it taking more than like an hour, maybe. I know I kind of chose a weird time to stream, but honestly, that's just because I wanted to try this out and see how it goes. Yeah, alright. Before I bore you to death, let's begin. So, here's the tier list. I guess let's just get into it. So starting off with FNaF 1. I'm going to be honest, and feel free to chime in too. Also, I just remembered, camera's right there. Feel free to chime in with your opinion. I'll take that into account as well. So, FNaF 1. I have them pulled up here too. I'm kind of worried to play them, just because A, copyright, and B, hello, Carrie. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm a little worried to play these, just because A, copyright, and B, I don't know how loud they are. Yeah, so I think I would agree with A. Yeah, okay. I was originally gonna play these, but I won't play them all. FNaF 1. FNaF 1 is... Yeah, FNaF 1A. I think I agree. Music-wise, it's not that great. There's only really, like, the carousel ride and the end game, like... Da-da-dun-dun. I'm not even going to try to sing. And it has the Toreador March. Let's not forget that. That is very iconic. But, FNaF 1's more atmosphere than anything. Not really music-wise. Really, Scott didn't lean into... Hello, French fries. Thank you for joining. Scott didn't lean into, like, the music until, like, FNaF World. But Atmosphere alone, FNAF 1 is A tier. FNAF 2. I think FNAF 2 is also A tier, right? You have that iconic. Here, I'll try playing it. If this goes terribly, I'm so sorry. I can't hear that. I don't want to make you guys go deaf, but I also can't hear it. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. Oh, it's playing. It's just very quiet. Okay, well that's the remake. Yeah, okay. FNAF 2 has B tier. I think I agree. Here's a hot take. FNAF 2's ambience is not as good as FNAF 1's. I know people say that FNAF 1 has good ambience with like the hallway sound effect, which I guess I'll try to find. Nope. This is very detailed playlist, but I'm not even gonna try to find it. Yeah, FNAF 2, not the best, but it has the Puppets music box, which is very iconic. Other than that, I really can't think of anything. Moving on to FNAF 3. Also, we might finish before an hour. We might be done within like the next like 30 minutes. FNAF 3. FNAF 4. FNAF 4, I have a lot to say about that. FNAF 3, though, I mean, like, the good ending and... I also, sorry, I just glanced at the camera. The good ending and bad ending music in FNAF 3 is very emotional. S. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know. FNAF 3S. I think I think I would put it in B, but since I'm taking chat into account, because I love you guys, we'll put it in A tier. The good ending and bad ending music carries this hard. I don't like the title screen music, honestly. I think it might be the worst one in the series. Oh, I just remembered the minigame music. That stuff's creepy. Okay, hang on. Now I'm... No, FNAF 3's music is iconic. I don't think I could put it in S tier, though. Alright, I'm happy with A tier. FNAF 4. FNAF 4, the title screen music, the bite music, not the bite music, the bedroom music. I know that FNAF 4's music is copyrighted. I know that for a fact, so I'm not gonna play it. I think FNAF 4 S tier I'm okay with, just because the bedroom music, A or B. I mean, in terms of ambience, I think it's good. Music, once again, is not that great. No, I'll put it... I might move FNAF 1 into S tier. Purely off of ambience alone. I am. Yeah. I don't know why the Halloween edition... Well, I know why the Halloween edition is here. We won't count that. FNAF World. FNAF World's got to go into S tier. Let me just play some of these bangers. Also, they might be loud. Hang on. Let me just fiddle with this. The cats are running around. Thought someone broke in. Yeah, so FNAF World, right off the bat, the first... Let me know if the audio's good, but S tier, Yeah. Easy S tier. I think that's the easiest one on the list, honestly. Above FNAF 1. Right off the bat, you get this banger. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Come on. Like, it's an easy yes. I 100% agree with you. Nobody. I agree. Yeah. Like, it's just banger to banger to banger. It's yeah, S tier for sure. I think we can all agree on that. Sister location. Sister location's back to ambience, I think. Back to ambience with sister location. I don't think it's not S tier, but it's also not B tier. I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts on this. Cause like when I think of sister location and it's ambience, it's very technical. It's it's industrial. 1578. Oh god. Hey, I like that video a lot. I'm very proud of that video. I'm very proud of the 1578 video. um Hello cool clips. Thank you for joining. Um right now we're trying to figure out where sister location's ambience would go. Cause like it has good ambience, but like in terms of music, it really only no, actually I just remembered. B plus. Because we have Turtle Crusher. We have Turtle Crusher.
Not so fast. The general's.
Yep. I do not have ad blocker or whatever. Turtle Crusher. Which is a banger. Turtle Crusher is a banger. Ooh, Watch Your Six. Hang on. I completely forgot about Watch Your Six. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but like, come on. Sister Location does not have a lot, but the start of the night music is peak. It is. Now I'm kind of thinking about putting it into S tier. I was gonna say A tier, but like, what are we thinking about S tier? I think S tier is. God, this music. Need I say more? Okay, S tier it is. Yep. All right. Custom Night? Custom Night has some good music too. I don't know. Here it is. A is good. I don't know. I think I might put Custom Night in A. I think Custom Night is A. Like, not really ambience per se. This one. FSRA, yeah. Also, let's not forget. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and Demolition Inevitable. I'm thinking A with this. I'm thinking A for Custom Night. Alright. The cats are outside my door trying to get in. I don't trust them. Now they're playing with the door stopper. I'm sorry. They're we did skip Halloween edition of FNaF World. I mean, I guess easy there. I guess it does have unique music now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I can only really think of like not that. It's the this. I'm the Purple Guy. I do really like I'm the Purple Guy. That is a very good song. I won't react to it though, just because copyright reasons. But I'm the Purple Guy is a very good FNAF 3 song. I will say. DA Games makes some really good FNAF. Made some really good FNAF music. I don't know what happened to them. Yeah. Honestly, Halloween edition just has that one. So I'm thinking like B. Not bad, but just doesn't have a lot. It's a troll game. Not supposed to have a lot. FNaF 6. FNaF 6 is... I'm thinking S tier off of Midnight Motorist alone. These might be loud. Okay, it's not that bad. FNaF 6 is S tier. I don't even need to think about this. It's just so much of this. 4 bits to the left, yep. 240 bits per mile, smashing windshields. Yeah, smashing windshields. S tier, yeah. I don't think there's a single person who wouldn't agree that, like... Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. Dude. And Alchemist's Fantasy, yep. 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 Oh my god. Dude, it's... And then Nowhere to Run. Yep. Yeah, you get... Oh my god, dude. How can you listen to this and not just get... Oh my What? You like the song, but not at the same time? I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm sorry. FNaF 6, easy S tier. I'm putting it top of S tier. FNaF World's good, but like... FNaF 6, just... Yeah. Who do you think dies first? Oh god. You're gonna make me talk about this. Look, right now I'm torn between Charlie and Bite Victim, obviously. Like, I think those are the main two. Right now, I lean Bite Victim, but I don't know. I don't think any game can top Pizza Sim. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's one that might come close that we'll get to, but, yeah, no. I agree. Okay, Ultimate Custom Night. Ultimate Custom Night is not bad. The title screen music is good. It's very ominous, very fitting for the game. I think all the music in this game is very fitting. Yeah, especially like this one. This one's really somber. Custom Night has good like, background music. A plus or S? I think I would be okay with putting it in S tier. Probably like there. How are we? Oh, it's your favorite. Yeah, it's tricky. I think I'm happy with middle of S because it's better ambience than One and Sister Location. But, like, it just doesn't compare to the amount of bangers in FNaF World and FNaF 6. I think middle of S tier. How are we feeling about that? It's also got the, This is very strange organizing. It's got the high score sound, the high score music, which is banging.
I'm thinking of buying a house.
A house?
Watching an ad! I think middle of S is... Yeah. I'm okay with that. And it seems you guys are too. So. Those are the original Scott games done. Now let's move on to the Steelbowl era. Help Wanted. Help Wanted might be our first C tier. I don't think any of these are D tier. Actually, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of going to be hard to do Secret of the Mimic, but Help Wanted is C tier. It's just it's the original FNaF 3 games. The original 3 FNaF games. I mean, like, I guess you could count Princess Quest. Princess Quest carries, honestly. Yeah, it's just the old music. Ooh, Curse of Dreadbear. We are not going to get into the vengeful spirit debate here. We're not doing that. Nope. No, no, no. I will say, my opinion is very unpopular. I'm not. Nope. We're not. Nope. Nope. Look, I'll say this on the vengeful spirit voice. Scott intentionally made it vague. Not vague. He made it hard to tell. It does sound like a female voice, but I don't think the vengeful spirit is a female. All right, moving on. Curse of Dreadbear's ambience is good. Um, I like the intro music. I think it's no, that's is it this? No, were these even used in the game? Unused. I don't know why I thought this was in the game. Did you get yeah. Did you get jump scared by Springtrap in FNAF VR? I don't think I ever beat FNAF 3 in VR, so I'm I don't think so. I don't think I ever got jump scared by him. I think I beat night 1 and 2 in FNAF 3 and then called it quits. I don't know. Help Wanted 2 is a lot more fun than the original Help Wanted. I've nearly completed Help Wanted 2 and it's a lot more fun. It's honestly top 3 FNAF games. Yeah. Princess Quest carries FNAF VR. And it's not even from the VR, from the VR version.
We're a fragrance company, but we also have a
I'm about to throw hands. What's your opinion on Rockstar MCI? Great stream. Thank you. Thank you, Cool Clip. I know it's a little rough. This is my first time doing this kind of stream where like I show my monitor and face cam's hopefully working fine. And audio. I know it's a mess. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. I appreciate it a lot. Rockstar MCI. I don't believe it. I believe Molten MCI. That the original 5 spirits. Hello, Dead Kai is back. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I believe Molten MCI. That the MCI spirits are in Molten Freddy. Yeah. Anyway, Princess Quest. Bro, when I download FNAF. Yeah, I've been there before. You want to play a FNAF game, but you have no money. I know how it feels. Believe me, I know how it feels. Help Wanted. Princess Quest can only carry it so far. I'm thinking top of B tier. You like rusty spoons. I'm a rusty forks kind of guy, but I respect that. So, what are we thinking about B tier for Help Wanted? Do you like rusty spoons? No, I like rusty forks. Yeah, what are we thinking about B tier? Oh, someone just started mowing their lawn. That's great. I hope you guys can't hear that. I'm okay with B tier. Princess Quest is if it weren't for Princess Quest, I would put it on an A, not B. I'll put it bottom of A. Because Princess Quest does hard carry. Hard carry. If it weren't for that, then yeah. Also, I just realized Curse of Dreadbear is separate. B+, yeah. I think, technically speaking, it has FNAF 2 in it, so whatever. Curse of Dreadbear, I think I'll put B, top of B, just because I'm trying to think. There's not really that much. Okay, never mind. I'm putting it bottom of B. I'm putting it C. Curse of Dreadbear is really forgettable. You should rate the Five Nights at Sonic soundtrack. I actually never got into Five Nights at Sonic. I wasn't really that big on fan games, but we'll see. We'll see. If this stream goes well, then I'll try to do more. Curse of Dreadbear C tier. I think that's reasonable. It's pretty forgettable. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. FNAF AR. FNAF AR if I can find it. Do you know about the Ballora Gallery blue screen? I do. I do. I have zero idea what it means, and I was thinking about making like a short on it. Okay. I was thinking about making a short on the blue screen Easter egg from Sister Location, but it's just like not really. I don't know what to talk about. B tier. Also, thank you, Dead Kai. I appreciate it. I think I would agree. Top of B tier. Top of B tier for sure. Because it has good stuff. Alright, looks like chat's agreeing. Yeah, chat's agreeing with B tier. Also, that is... Can you guys hear that? The lawnmower? Because that is like right next to my house. I think it's my neighbor's. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling bottom of A. Yeah, so with the blue screen, the date, I talked to somebody about it, like, who knows a lot more about technical stuff than I do. They said it was just like, it's not lore important. I won't lie, I was playing around with the idea that the date showed there is when Sister Location happens, but the way the guy was describing it to me, like, more, more. I'm so sorry, Dead Kai. I thought you said more entertaining than dangerous. Oh, yeah, you do hear. I mean, they moved, so I don't think you should be able to hear it anymore. I thought you said more entertaining than dangerous. I was like, what? But thank you. Yeah, what were we talking about? Right, the date from the blue screen Easter egg, it's weird. I don't think it's important. Yeah. FNaF AR at A tier, though. I'm okay. I'm bottom of A tier. I'm okay with that. Do we do the fan game? Not the fan games, like the troll games. Freddy in Space, Fury's Rage. Yeah. What are we thinking? Do we cover these? And I guess Chica in Space would also fit there. And we'll do 5 laps at Freddy's. Should we do these 3? Because, I mean, like, they have music. Yes? Okay. We'll do them. Yeah, we'll do them. Okay. Yo, I don't need an oil change. S. Ooh, Freddy in Space 2 S tier. This one does. Freddy in Space 2 does actually have, like, the original Princess quest. Like, sometimes it homers. I'm kind of interested in that. But yeah, Freddy in Space 2 has Princess quest before. And they started on my god. Put it a B. I think I'd be okay with B. Like, the thing with the fan games is that they're just like, not the fan games, why do I keep saying that? The troll games. They're like really forgettable. Especially like Chica in Space 3. I don't remember anything from Chica in Space 3. Fury's Rage I kind of remember, but not that much. B or A, so they are like right next to my house. Here, I'll see if I can close the window a little. That did not help at all. Okay, Freddy. God, they are like right next to my house. Freddy in Space 2, I'll put top of B. Where is the FNaF 3 troll game? That's a good question. Where is There Is No Pause game? Pause button, sorry. Fury's Rage. Are we okay with this? Freddy in Space. Yeah, I know. They're so. I'm so sorry about that. I'm sorry about the lawnmower. They're moving away now, though. They're moving further away from the house, so hopefully it's not as loud. How are we feeling about Freddy in Space 2 in B tier? Fury's Rage in C tier. Exactly. They purposefully knew I was streaming, and they're gonna end my career. And the Sister Location Mature Edition. Yeah, I don't know where they are. I think I'm okay with these, though. I'm okay with this ranking. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Well, that means it's time for a security breach. Security breach. Oh, I don't know. Security breach is a tough one. There's a lot there. Oh my god, why does Help Wanted to have over 1,000 videos? What? Oh, that's a little loud! That's a little loud! Yes, I use this. That's all I'll say. #1 Rockstar Bonnie fan. I think you're the first person who I've ever met who's a Rockstar Bonnie fan. Thank you for joining, though. Security Breach is interesting because the title screen, the main theme, is good. Princess Quest is good. It has good, like, ambience. A tier? Yeah, it's... Security Breach's soundtrack is definitely more memorable than Freddy in Space 2, so it's A for that reason, yes. Also, the lawnmower's coming back. Yeah. Security Breach A tier. See, but I might move Help Wanted down. Just because, like, Security Breach has Princess Quest. Let's not forget. Security Breach has Princess Quest. So it's got Help Wanted B on that. Is it better than FNaF AR, though? Oh my god, yeah. The daycare in Security Breach. Yeah. And then the bad ending in FNaF 3. Yeah, I have not gotten the good ending in FNaF 3 either. Oh, I don't know. Security Breach ahead of FNaF AR? Because, I mean, like, you think, like... I'd be okay with moving it ahead. FNaF AR is good. I really like the email theme. Like the music that plays when you're in the email section. But Security Breach, I just think, has more to it. Yeah, FNaF 3 is not terrible. I think it gets a bad rep, but... Bad rap, whatever. But it's not bad. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Ruin has... Ruin is probably in the Security Breach folder. It's not. I don't know where Ruin is, unless I'm blind. Where's Ruin? Hello? Am I stupid? But where's Ruin? Hello? Okay, well, I might just be blind. I don't see Ruin. Ruin's fine. Dude, where is Ruin? I don't know where Ruin is. Anyway, I like the Mimic Chase music. Ruin's not that exciting now that I think about it. Top of C tier? I don't know. Mimic's Chase music gets it into B tier. Oh my god, the lawnmower's back. I'm going to jump out of this window right in front of me. I'm going to jump onto the person who is mowing their lawn. And they just got louder. They just got closer. They're hearing this. They know I'm threatening them. La mimic! Also, I just kicked my table. Lawnmowers got me messed up. You got the Ruin DLC, but never played it? I mean, it's fun. I think after a first playthrough, it's not as fun, but like, first time going through it, it's pretty fun. You like the idea of only one animatronic that can kill you? Yeah, FNaF 3 is unique. Very unique. It's the only game where there's one animatronic that can kill you, I think. Yes. I mean, unless you count Into the Pit, but like, no Bonnie can kill you. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. Yeah, Ruin B tier I'm okay with. Help Wanted 2. No. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Help Wanted 2. Let's go through these 1,400 videos. Hey, show speed. Oh, they included all the sound effects? Oh. Wait, why is there so much? The heck was that? Yeah, they have all the Music Man sound effects. S tier? Really? Okay, the Princess Quest music, if I can find that. That one is very good. Princess Quest always delivers on music. Also, this one's good. I think it's... Right, this is scrapped from Security Breach, which they brought back. Here it is. Oh, Scorched Cranberries. It's sound hell here. I'm so sorry. Bro, I know the lawnmower. The lawnmower. That's all I'll say. You don't hear the lawnmower? Oh, you never used it in Plants vs. Zombies. It's... I hope they're done. Scorched Cranberries. Such a weird name. Scorched Cranberries? Anyway. I show speed? Yeah. What do you think? I don't know what to do. You don't hear it? You guys really don't hear it? Scorched Cranberries is good. Scorched Cranberries. Help Wanted 2 is good. Gracefully Into the Abyss. This is the one I was talking about. Yeah, this one's good. Let me just say, it does not... Seeing people play Lawnmower That Ruined Bernie Bear... yeah, I don't... Some people... Oh, I thought they were going to stop. Watching people play Help Wanted 2 in VR, like watching them play it, not playing it yourself, does not do justice to how cool Princess Quest in VR is. Like, swinging the sword and like, God, it was so cool. I wish I could replay Help Wanted 2 for the first time again, because it was so fun. It was, yeah, easily top 3 favorite FNaF games. What's this one? Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, never mind. A tier? A tier above FNaF 3. How are we feeling about that? I'll put it in S tier. Who am I kidding? Springtrap, Bonnie, and Freddy. I think S tier is good for Help Wanted 2. It's like, it has good music. Actually, I think I'll put it above Sister Location. You meant I assumed you meant Freddy. um, yeah, I'm okay with putting Help Wanted 2 in S tier, above Sister Location. FNAF 1 has it beat purely on ambience, but it beats Sister Location on music. I think that's a good way of putting it. Obviously, we can't do Secret of the Mimic. We'll do Into the Pit last. Into the Pit A, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. 5 Laps at Freddy's. The demo, so we don't have the full soundtrack. But I can't imagine any of these would change. Yeah. Midnight Motorist and 5 Laps at Freddy's goes hard. Yeah. We're getting to the beat drop. Yeah, okay. That gets me hyped every time I hear it. Did you do FNAF 6? Yeah, FNAF 6 is the top, which I don't think will change. Sister Location should be higher because Venta Black. I know it's weird. Like in terms of like music, Help Wanted 2 has it beat. Ambience wise, Sister Location. Yeah, 5 Laps of Freddy's got delayed to 2026, which is really upsetting. Like I get they need to take their time with that. The demo was really broken. What's 5 Laps at Freddy's? It's not officially out yet, but it's a demo for an upcoming FNAF game that's a racer. And yeah, like the reason I'm so upset it got delayed is because like purely for Midnight Motorist, like I know, I was really looking forward to 5 Laps at Freddy's coming out this year. We would get hopefully more reveals on Midnight Motorist, but it just, I don't know. I'm really disappointed it got delayed, but as long as it's a polished game, that's all that matters, I guess. My lore-headedness aside, I'd be okay with putting this in. It wasn't a demo, it was a pre-alpha. It felt like one. Hello, GW2. What are you doing? So we're doing a tier list on we're doing a tier list on the Five Nights at Freddy's games soundtracks. Yeah, it was pretty much like Freddy Kart. It had power-ups and everything. Top of A, how are we feeling about that? Like, no, actually, I'm okay with putting it S tier, because like Midnight Motorist carries. There's also the night version, which is good too.
Join Planet Fitness today and save. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
Sorry about this, guys. I'm too cheap to pay for ad blocker or YouTube Premium. Yeah, Midnight Motorist night version goes for free. FLAF is going in S tier. I think I'd be okay with putting it above those two as well. Have you ranked FNAF World? Yes. FNAF World is second in S tier. Because, like, almost every single music piece in FNAF World is a banger. Like, it's back to back to back to back. It doesn't beat FNAF 6, though, just because, like, I mean, I guess personal preference, but, like, I don't know, there's just something about FNAF 6 that I enjoy the music more than FNAF World. Like, FNAF World's good, hype music, but FNAF 6, I think, is better background music for, like, videos. Plus, like, you can't beat Midnight Motorist. You just can't. Yeah, 5 Laps at Freddy's I'm okay with putting there. I don't think it beats FNAF 1's ambience, but It beats the other two. The last one. Into the pit, I must admit, I can't. Ooh, this might be an unpopular opinion, but Into the Pit might be below FNaF World and above Ultimate Custom Night. I really like Into the Pit's soundtrack. It starts out a little boring, but then you get into like the goods, the diner theme. FNAF 7. The FNAF 6 location is Fredbear's? I agree. I agree. Yes. Wait, is this the... Yeah, this is the one I used in the game. If we did an animatronic tier list, I was actually considering that. I was considering doing that instead of the soundtrack tier list. We could do that, like, after this if you guys want. Like, this is... I don't have, like, a plan or anything for this stream. So, if you guys want to do an animatronic tier list after this, I'd be okay with that. Diner theme. Hollow Dance. Absolutely. Like, this gets me so hyped. Like, imagine you're a kid in the 1980s. You're going to Fred. You're having a class with your friends. You're watching the animatronics perform. The smell of pizzas in the air. There are dead kids in the corner. We didn't talk about that. We did this under hours. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we do, like, every character. I think we just do, like, the main ones. S tier? Yeah. I love Hollow. It gives me nostalgic for something that I never even, like, I was not at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. But it just, oh. I love that one. More than I should. And then, of course, Road Crossing, Deliver the Pizza. Yeah. And then collect the hats and rescue the children. Oh my god. Yep, and then collect the hats.
With the right partner to help make your data AI ready, you can unlock value and potential. HPE.
Oh, the peak soundtracks, I agree. And everything else I haven't mentioned, like almost all of the minigame music is chef's kiss. Like, and then there's all of like even the scrapped music, like this stuff's still banging. Like, yeah, this might be a hot take, but I think I might put it above FNaF World. Like, I love Into the Pit's music. It makes for such good background music. Like, I'm keeping that above FNaF World. FNaF World's good, but like, it's hype moments and aura. Whereas I think Into the Pit and FNaF 6 are just good. If that made any sense. Yeah. That might be an unpopular opinion, but Into the Pit, I think I'd put above FNaF World. Yeah. And then FNaF 6. How is this even a hot take? I don't know, because, like, I know people have a soft spot for FNaF World's music. I do, too. But, like, Into the Pit's just better, I think. Heck, on a good day, I think I would put it above FNaF 6. But I respect FNaF 6's aura. Yeah. Okay, so what are we thinking about the tier list? Anything you guys would change? Change? I'm a little iffy on, like, the bottom of S tier. Everything, like, these four, I think I would switch, but I don't know how. My name is David. Dad, I want some ice cream. David, that is my name. David, I want another. David, where is my ball? I'm running out on the road. I like FNAF World for the gameplay more than the music. I agree. FNAF World's fun. If we're being honest, I haven't completed it. I only got the clock ending, but it's fun. It's very different, and it stands out a lot. Yeah. FNAF 3S? I don't know. Hang on, let's take a look at FNAF 3. I feel... I don't know. This is all trailer music. Clock chimes. It has rain. Big fan of rain. Yeah, it has the minigame music. I keep forgetting about that. You beat Scott. I couldn't. The only way I'm beating Scott is if I use the Halloween update characters. Like that's the only way I'm doing that. It has the minigame music. I'm not gonna play it because I think it's copyrighted, but like you think of FNAF 3, right? At least this is just me. Like whenever I think of the mini games and Happiest Day and everything, it makes me really sad. Like I know it's not the official ending, but like it just all of the minigame music just makes me so sad. I think you beat it without Halloween characters. I could never. We'll put FNAF 3 up there. Just because it gets an emotional response out of me. Yeah. And then I think I might move FNAF 4 down to like there. It's good ambience, but yeah. Other than that, doesn't really have that much going. Yes, Dead Kai, I do think you can beat max mode. I believe in you. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I think... Actually, I might move Curse of Dreadbear down to D tier. I don't remember anything from Curse of Dreadbear. Fury's Rage, I think, is fine in C tier. Ruin... Yeah. I'm happy with this. I feel like we might have, like, one too many in S tier. But, I mean... I don't know, actually. Sister Location might not go there. Nah, whatever. If I keep thinking about the specifics of this, we will be here all night. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Awesome. FNAF 3 console menu? I think it's this, right? Yes. This isn't the original. Whenever I think of this music, it just reminds me of that one fan game, the Glitched Attraction. Like I love this. It is unique. Okay, you guys win. FNAF 3 can stay in S tier. Fine. I concede. Okay, so you guys want to do, like, characters real quick? I don't know how much longer I'll go for. I mean, like, I have to go at, like, 4, but, like, that's not for a little while. You don't think it's copyrighted? According to your old channel, getting copyright strike? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just iffy with, like, the original games. Do you think FNAF 3 takes place in 2015, 2017, or 2023? 2023. I get why people are questioning when the original games happened, but we've said it was... I don't know why people are so hesitant to go back on those dates. Like, I get the logic. Don't get me wrong. I get it. If you place... You know, because the description doesn't really say 30 years after the closure of the FNaF 1 location. It just says after Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed its doors. But to me, that's very clearly saying this is 30 years after the last Freddy's. You're a 2017 guy? It's... Like, I get it. I get the train of thought. I get it. But I think FNaF 1 happens in 1993. 30 years onward would be 2023. That would also line up with HRY 2009. I never heard that before. Wait. That would be 30 years after Secret of the Mimic. Oh no. That's funny. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much, but it's whatever. Okay, so we can do characters now. All FNaF characters tier list. We're probably gonna have to like speed through these though, because there's a lot. I just saw Smasher Pass. We are not doing that. Oh, this doesn't have the security breach animatronics. Hang on. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it the right way. Because of the logbook, yeah, the real value code is pretty good evidence. I can't lie. I don't have a counterpoint against it. Although you could say, in what we found, the Fazbear Frights story, Hudson, the main character, is 23 years old, which is a really specific and random age. Like, you can make the connection there. 23, 2023. You can kind of see it. I don't know, though. It's weird. It's weird, I'll say that. The Revenge of Nightmare Salvage Sonic. I like it. I also like that acronym, TRONS. Okay, so, oh my god, they got FNaF World in here. Maybe this was a mistake. Oh my god, they got Edwin and David. Never mind. It's peak. It's peak. Never mind. It's peak. It's peak. It's peak. How do you guys want to do this? Because there is a lot here. HRY 223 does not equal 2023. I don't know. I've seen some people say it's like February 23rd, or it's just the 223rd log. But like, I don't know. It's so specific that like, I don't know. I don't want to get into the lore right now because we could be here literally for days if we do that. Maybe in a future stream we could do like theory crafting. Maybe once Secret of the Mimic comes out, we could do a stream there where we're like, okay, so his name is Edwin. He made the Mimic. I was also thinking about having like maybe we could do like a podcast type thing where like I bring someone on and then we talk about theories, but that's not what we're doing now. Okay, so I'm just gonna start ranking these things. Let me know if there are specific ones you guys disagree with, but I'm just gonna rank them. I'll try to go fast. Freddy's S tier. Already stuck. Bonnie doesn't... Freddy's S tier because he's like, I'll put all the original 4 and 5 in S tier, just because they're iconic. Also, Edwin S? Edwin will go in S. Actually, you know, I'm going to do Edwin right now. Boop. I don't know why I said boop so early. Boop. Rockstar Bonnie going in his own tier. I'll do that just for you. We'll call it Rockstar Bonnie tier, and we'll make it blue. Because, you know, Bonnie is blue. Rockstar Bonnie. Where is he? Where's that bunny rabbit? Where is he? Oh, there he is. There we go. I'm okay. Okay, there's no way... We're not doing all of these. I'm sorry. Like, the pumpkin... I'll just speed through them. The cupcake... Okay, pre-movie, I think Cupcake would have gone C tier. But after the movie, I'll put him in B tier. Endo 01. I like the design, but it doesn't really do much other than FNAF AR, but I think that's its own character. Never mind. Okay, well, because of FNAF AR, it'll go in A tier. Alright, then Phone Guy, pre-week before, I would have put him in B tier. After the week before, I'll put him there. I'll also move Golden Freddy above everyone. Yeah. Do you think the pigtail girl is Elizabeth? God, I don't know. Like I thought about that before this one, right? Yeah. I've thought about it before, right? They have similar looking hair, kind of. Elizabeth's is like, I think she's ginger in the encyclopedia, whereas that's more like a light brown. They have the same color eyes. I think she's wearing a dress, and Elizabeth's wearing a skirt, so like they're kind of the same. Only thing the only thing that keeps me from believing they're the same is I think Elizabeth is 5 whenever she dies, or 5 or 6 whenever she dies, just like the fourth closet, which would mean that in I think she dies in 1985 too, which would mean that in 1983 she'd be like a toddler. She wouldn't be able to speak as well as Pigtail Girl does. Pigtail Girl also, like, I don't know, the way she speaks about, like, I heard if you die, they hide your body in the suits and don't tell anyone. I just don't see Elizabeth talking like that. Like, it's hard to explain, but, like, I just don't think they're the same. If anything, I will say, if anything, I think the toy girl is Elizabeth. Not saying I do, but if I had to pick between the two, I would think it was Pigtail Girl. Because, like, they both have a red ribbon. Yes. They both have pink shirts. I think she's wearing blue pants. That's not a debunk. I know, but, like, yeah, I get it. Toy Girl has blue eyes. Elizabeth has green. But what if that's the retcon that Scott was talking about? I know that's not really that. But, like, think about it. Scott said we didn't notice the retcon. What if the retcon was changing this girl, more specifically her eye color, to green? No one really talks about that. Like, and like, this is another big piece of evidence. She's playing in the front yard. She's surrounded by a fence right in front of the Afton house. And she has 3 out of the 4 toy animatronics. The last one she's missing, Mangle, is in the girl's room. Therefore, it would make sense that they're the same. Her last missing toy is in her room. Hello! Hello, thank you for joining. Yeah. So I think, if anything, Toy Girl would be Elizabeth. She also doesn't tease Bite Victim. Everyone else kind of does. Well, no. I think Balloon Kid and Laughing Guy does. Plush Trap Toy Kid, I don't think. Pigtail Girl doesn't either. But Toy Girl doesn't either. She's just like, what do you think of my toy collection? That's not a toy? I guess, but like I don't see why that would be the real Mangle. Or not the real Mangle, but like, okay, how did we get here? I don't know. Look, realistically, neither of these are Elizabeth. But don't get me wrong, I do think Elizabeth is still alive during the time of FNAF 4. I don't know where she would be. I don't know where she is. It would make sense if she was one of these two. Put Toy Chica at F. I can't do that. I can't do that. No. Okay, maybe when she looks like this, but I can't do that. No. No. Oh no. Get out. She says, "Why are you crying?" I guess, and if she was Bite Victim's sister, then she'd be used to him crying. Oh, thank you for subscribing and liking, Vulpix. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I think it's just so. I think it could go either way. Anyway, FNaF 2 time. There's a lot here. What the hell is the chica next to Mangle? Yeah, it's freaky, that's what it is. Toy animatronics A tier, they're not really that iconic. Whoops! Mangle's S tier though. Fixed Fun Time Foxy. It's cool. I hope we see it in the FNaF movie. I'll say that. Toy Cupcake, I don't care. Balloon Boy. BBF. Yeah, let's make an F tier. Yeah. Yeah. We'll call this one the... Yeah, we'll just call it F tier. Boop. Alright. Balloon Boy gets in there. You'll be back. Alright. I'll miss you. JJ can also go in F, because we don't want Balloon Boy to be lonely, of course. Puppet, S tier. Puppet's very important to the story. Also, I'm just going to move these around. The puppet's very important to the story. She's Henry's daughter. It's the first of Afton's direct kills. Yeah. You're excited for the FNaF 2 movie? So am I. It's going to be peak. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Endo 02? I really like Endo 02's design. More than Endo 01. The only thing that makes me a little, why does it have ears? I get it. No, actually, I don't get it. None of the toy animatronics fit this, other than Mangle, kind of, but I don't know. Make another tier for just BB and varieties of BB? The darkest layer of hell. Yeah, we'll rename it to... What should we call it? Nah, we'll just call it... we'll call it the UCN tier. Balloon Boy and JJ are currently trapped in an endless nightmare. So I think that's very fair. It's for the Wizards. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Wizards, I think, are also going in S tier, A tier. No. I think Withered Freddy's the worst of them. Obviously, Withered Bonnie, then yeah, I'm okay with that. And then Withered Golden Freddy's on top of them all, because that's iconic. Oh, you saw Endo 02? You almost threw your phone. Yeah, I've never seen, any of the Easter eggs. I haven't seen Shadow Bonnie, Shadow Freddy, Endo 02. I haven't gotten Golden Freddy in FNaF 1. Toys MCI or Toys DCI? Toys DCI all the way. I get Toys MCI. I get where that's coming from. In case you don't know what that is, it's, are the toy animatronics possessed by the kids from the DCI, like we see in FNaF 2? Or are they partially possessed by the MCI? Since Phone Guy says parts of the Wizards were used for the classics, so would the original Spirit's remnant go into the toys? Wizards, if we're talking design-wise, go top tier. Yeah, I'll move them. Yeah, I personally think, I believe that the toys are possessed by the DCI. Just because I don't see what the point would be in introducing 5, maybe 6 new dead kids just for them to not really do anything. Now, I get it. Even if the DCI possess the toys, they don't really do much. But either way, they're kind of just... The toys are kind of just gone from the story. So, I don't know where I was going with that. Also, should we put on background music? I feel like I should have done that. Since we're not really talking about the soundtracks anymore. Also, I should probably rename the stream too. See, this is, I'm sorry I'm so unprofessional, guys. This is my first proper stream. We'll put on Princess Quest. Not bad. YouTube, what are you doing? Caught in a loop.
If you're a content
Rockstar
creator,
Bonnie
then
is
you
just
need to be
chilling.
using Motion Ray for your videos.
Like smashing windshields. I'll do FNaF 6 instead, yeah. Yeah. I'm curious to see how this tier list is going to turn out. Like, I'm curious. That's a little loud. Where is... Can I do 240 bits per mile? Because they're both Midnight Motorist. Actually, that's loud. Alright, is that like... Is that good? Can you guys hear that? Can you still hear me? Let me know if I need to turn that down. Also, I should probably loop that. Yippee! Okay, now we're looping. Okay, shadows. Oh boy, the shadows. I think the shadows are A tier. They are very cool designs. Awesome designs. But they're kind of confusing. Like, Shadow Bonnie at least appears in FNAF AR. They both appear in FNAF 3. Shadow Freddy is probably Nightmare. Like, I get it. They're Agony. I think they are 100% Agony. We don't really know what they were born from. Shadow Bonnie, I would be very confident saying came from the DCI. Shadow Freddy, on the other hand, I would say he came from the MCI. But I think that's where Pit Trap came from. Pit Trap or Eleanor. So, Shadow Freddy, therefore, would probably come from the bite of 83. Because if we look at FNAF World, Shadow Freddy has a broken jaw. Scott said he uses his next game to clear up the previous game. I don't see why he would add a broken jaw to Shadow Freddy. Oh, it's too loud? Sorry about that, guys. There's also a delay on the chat. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if that's what is the delay? Let me know if that's better. Sorry about that, guys. You know, I feel like it's a little too quiet. Yeah, Shadows, solid. Paper Pals? Paper Pals are cool. I like how they move one of them. Cool designs. Cool concepts. Very cool concepts. I like that. Also, I like how we don't know who the third one is. My name is Jackie! Springtrap. I think we all know where that's going. Mr. Dead by Daylight himself. Springtrap. I think I would put him above Golden Freddy. In fact, I think I might Springtrap, I don't think anyone would disagree that he is S tier. If you do, we need to have a serious conversation. Yeah, Springtrap's peak. Like, it's the killer himself. He's trapped inside of his own murder costume. That's peak storytelling. Storytelling with both characters. I think, okay, the one that covers. Oh, sorry. I thought that was an equal sign. Scraptrap is better than Springtrap? I disagree. I guess I got Dark Springtrap on here. Okay, Phantoms. I mean, they don't do much. They're not D tier, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna put them D tier. Like, welcome back, Deadcon. Never mind, I'll put them back in C tier because D tier is going to get cluttered by the book characters. Yeah. First, Scraptrap has bone ears and yeah. Scraptrap is a very cool concept. Very cool concept. But execution. Shadow Freddy. I think it's silly that they're counting this one as different from the actual version, so I'm gonna put them together. And then the Shadow BB and Shadow Puppet. Why is the tutorial so long? They included every single one of the characters. Yeah, and this isn't even all of them, by the way. They're missing we got the frog from Ultimate Custom Night. They're missing a bunch of. They're missing a bunch of Tales from the Pizza Place characters. Like Fiona Murray is in here. So yeah, here's the tier list. We haven't really got it. Although we did get our Stefani in one tier. Okay, so the first 3 games. That was the easy stuff. FNaF 4. The Nightmare animatronics are peak. B tier. They're very cool designs. Awesome design. But I will say, I think Photophobia kind of lessens the impact of FNaF 4. That might be an unpopular opinion, but if Photophobia didn't exist, and if the Nightmare experiments didn't exist either, and it was purely Michael, remembering his time at FNaF 1, it'd be big. But the fact that Scott made the Nightmares real kind of holds back. I'm gonna immediately backtrack on that and put Nightmare Forever in S tier. Because that design is beautiful. Nightmare can go in A tier because he has a lot of lore, including Shadow Freddy and stuff. FNaF 4 is a dream. It is, but yeah, the gameplay is a dream, but the sister location, like map and private room, are for real experiments involving the Nightmare animatronics that are caused by hallucinogenic gas. It's... I thought it was supposed to be the worst one. No, S is the top, and D tier, technically Ultimate Customer tier, is the bottom. Those are the worst ones. Plush Trap is alright, I guess. The Jackos. Jacobani doesn't have a nose. Weird decision, Scott. This might be a very unpopular opinion. I think Nightmarion is heavily overrated. I don't get why people like him so much. I know, I shouldn't say that. I get why people like him. I don't know why they like him as much as they do. That might be a very unpopular opinion. But I never got the hype. The Nightmare designs might be the best amongst all of them. Yeah, the only reason they're not higher is because I think the toys, wizards, and classic things are right now. But FNaF 4 is still, they still ahead of it. Although I wish Foxy still yeah, Nightmare I'm just gonna put in D tier. I don't get the hype around it. Nightmare Mangle. Nightmare Mangle is weird. It's like, it's a cool concept, but I don't know why Scott made Mangle, like, he could have done plastic. Mangle is plastic. Not, like, that, there's a word I'm trying to remember. The music is still kind of loud, sorry. Thank you for letting me know about that. There, it should be better. Let me know if that's better. plastic and not like fur, felt. There's a word I'm trying to find. Maybe easier at least. Never Mango's design is so good. You're right. Design-wise, like the endoskeleton head goes hard. And the pumpkin. I mean, it's a cool concept that, I don't know, it's own character on here. And then Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, obviously S tier, because they're two that's starting to roll. I think they're both the classics just because they're more lore important, and Golden Freddy and Fredbear are like kind of the same. And I'm a Fred also. Special location time! Okay. We still have so much. We still have so many. Oh my god. Toy Chica and S tier. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay, this location for Baby is S tier because she's more important. Ballora, A tier. I'm not gonna explain why. Funtime Freddy is S tier easily because he's just the best. I can't put him above Ralph though, because Ralph has actually performed. My biasness is making me come above Mangle, by the way. No, I can't. I love Fredbear fine. The Funtime Fox is the weakest of them. The core forces to location 1. And then Bonbon. Did I save those changes? Just not sure. And then Bonbon is also B tier. Ennard, S tier. Once again, this is one that not many people would disagree with. Ennard is peak. From the story around him, to the design. Bonbon B? Yeah. Yeah, Bonbon B. B for Bonbon. Biddy Bab. Mini arenas belong in hell. I will agree with you there. 100%. Yeah, oh my god. The Ballora gallery level in Hub 1 and 2. Oh, that took me so long to beat. Oh my god. That took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to beat, so I 100% agree with you there. And then Biddy Babs. Yeah. Wallbit is a very fun Easter egg. And I like how they appear in Hub 1. So, cool. Not as good as these two system locations. Yendo also be here. I think Ashton made animatronics so scary, even though they're supposed to be capable. I mean, I think the general idea of animatronics is that they're creepy, but they're not supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah, the general idea of animatronics is like, other than nightmares, obviously, like, if you saw any of these in real life, with the exception of like the arena, you'd probably be scared, or at least unnerved. So, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. And then Bonnet, sure. Exotic Butters, and then obviously Biddy Bab gives me nightmares. It's so ugly and terrifying. Yeah, Biddy Bab's so strange. Like, such a strange character. Why are they British? And why do they exist? Like, mini arenas I understand, because they're like mini ballerinas, so they put the whole. But Biddy Babs with baby, like I get their baby's baby. Baby's baby. Weird. They're so weird. Anyway, Exotic Butters. Love Golden Friend. And the back, oh my god, the background music's so loud. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me know if that's better. I'm so sorry, but the music is... Yeah, I'm sorry. Please let me know if the music is... Also, should we change it? Like, I feel like smashing windshields might be getting a little repetitive. Like, I'm okay with changing it if you guys are. And then I guess to finish up Sister Location, Hand Unit can go in A tier, Dark Spring Trap can go in D tier because he's useless. Still loud? Okay, how's that? 6. Is that good? Actually, I can just check on my phone. Oh my god, you guys can't. Jeez. And that was before I lowered it from 20. Oh my god. So sorry, guys. So sorry. Okay, let's... Damn, that is loud. Oh my god, I had no idea it was that loud. Oh my god, you can barely hear me. Okay, I'm getting rid of the background music. That's too much of a hassle. I'm so sorry, guys. The problem's my microphone? Yeah. Okay, well, I just got rid of it. I don't know how it's still loud. I don't even think it was changing. But it's gone now. It's gone. I'll fiddle with the microphone after stream, just so it's fixed. Yeah, okay. Music's gone. Sorry. I can sing if you want. Dun 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 dun. I don't know. Okay, FNaF 6 time. I forgot we put Rockstar Bonnie in his own tier. Alright, the Rockstars are mid. I think Rockstar Foxy is peak though. Yeah, and then Pickles the parrot. Where do we put the parrot? I think that's good. If you want background music, try DA Games. I do like DA Games, but I'm just gonna stay away from background music for the rest of the stream until I can get the mic sorted out. Midnight Motorist, I agree. Midnight Motorist. God, to think that there was a time before 5 Laps at Freddy's, there were like 20 different theories on who the orange guy was alone. S tier for the parrot? Yeah, we'll put him there. Yeah. To think that there was a time before. Mediocre Melodies. More like mid-mediocre melodies. I mean, they're filler animatronics. Mr. Hippo's okay, because he has the memes, but everyone else is like... Yeah. And then L-Chip. L-Chip's a good reference to Scott's past, which is good. So, there. Yeah, I'm not really up to date on DA Games. I used to listen to his music, but now I don't know what's happening with him. Mr. Hippo S. Ah, you retracted your message. I'm not moving him. Midnight Motorist drives me crazy. What does it mean? Why would Scott even think of adding something that confusing to the lore? Your guess is as good as mine. Like, I have my own ideas. They're all peak besides Happy Frog. Happy Frog is kind of the worst, I will agree. Yeah, I have my own ideas as to what Midnight Motorist is, but like... what do I know? Funtime Chica is a cool design, but has to go in with the other Funtimes. Cupcake... Oh, hang on, why do I have the cupcakes so high? My list is tweaking. My list be tweaking. Also, Funtime Cupcake is so weird. Why does it have sharp teeth? Ned Bear and Orville drop the hardest lines in UCN. They really do. What did you think of my act? Well, don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary characters? It's peak. It's mid. Henry? Also, why are the paper pals so high? Henry? Okay, hang on. We need to make a clear distinction. I know Novel Henry is on here. I think. Yeah, he's... Well, I mean, these two are the same. These are the same. I don't know. Games Henry doesn't do much outside of FNaF 6. Rockstar Bonnie dropped the hardest lines? Dude, I don't understand anything Rockstar Bonnie says. No offense. I don't know. Henry, game... For lore importance, we'll put him in S tier, but, like, he doesn't do much. Will you do a video on Chica's Party World? That's actually not a terrible idea. I did need ideas for new videos, so... See, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. That, I don't know if it'll be my next big video, just because Secret of the Mimic might... But I don't know. Henry is mid, the speech should have been Michael. I disagree, but I do think Michael should have had more to do story-wise with FNaF 6. Okay, what are these ads? I just saw that. Sorry about that. Yeah, Michael and Henry at least should have, like, known about each... Like, Henry knew Michael was working there. Michael did not know Henry was running it. They should have been in cahoots at least. That's just my opinion. Yeah, Rockstar Bonnie's voice is no offense to our goat, but like his voice is not the best. And then Trash, I think someone said Trash in the Gang goes in like S tier. I'll put number 1 right there. Everyone else is going in D tier. I will not elaborate further. Candy Cadet, S tier. He's iconic. What was that? Okay. Yeah, Candy Cadet is iconic. Yeah. I always get these two mixed up. I can't blame you for not knowing what Rockstar Bonnie said. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. These guys are just filler. Same with Prize King. Gumball Swivel Hands can go at the top of them, though. And then Pickles. Come on, Pickles has to go next to Exotic Butters. Come on. Come on, that's obvious. Security Puppet. Security Puppet's weird, right? Like, why does it have the Funtime face split? There's no way that thing was built by William. That had to have been built by Henry. Scott be giving us fully confirmed, less important, non-lore related information, and leaves the most important stuff for us to solve. Yeah. I think the week before is a good example of that. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad we know about Phone Guy, but like, you can't tell me an interactive novel about the Afton family wouldn't have been peak. Security Puppet's weird. I'm just gonna put it C tier. The original Music Man, B tier. Very creepy, but cool. And then the Scrap animatronics. Oh my god, why do they count this? Gah! Scrap Baby. Scrap Baby is a cool concept. I like how she has the claw that killed Elizabeth. That's very cool. But I'm looking at a poster of her too. I think that's the exact same render. No, I'll put her high. I like the concept. Molten Freddy, also cool. The difference between Lemonade Clown and Fruit Punch Clown is that they have a bigger sphere in the colors? Yes. Yeah, I think Astral Spiff talked about that in one of his videos. Scrap Trap, I'm sorry, Scrap Trap. You're a cool concept, but you have a spiky bone arm. I can't, no. And then Lefty, I think Lefty's the best out of the 4 Scrap animatronics. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, and then the original puppet, the original B tier, mid. I don't. Why are we counting that? Yeah, do we do FNaF World? Because look how many there are. All of these. All of the, I am perfectly okay with skipping FNaF World. Minus like Anim Dude, Chica's Magic Rainbow, Dee Dee, Old Man Consequences. I am A-okay with skipping those. I am perfectly fine with skipping those if you guys are. Please say yes. Say you are. Dee Dee? Yeah. We'll do Dee Dee. And, like, those guys. But, like, I don't... Who really cares where I put Adventure Phantom Mangle? Please don't. I'm not. No FNaF World? Okay. No, we're not doing that. Alright, Old Man Consequences, though. Very cool. Very cool concept. I wish we knew more about him. But he's pretty cool. Dee Dee belongs in UCN tier. Yeah! Here, we'll put all the Balloon Boys together. And Shadow Dee Dee. Put Dee Dee in UCN? Yeah. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't know how the FNAF 6 Paper Pals got there, but they did. OMCS? I'll put them in A. Top of A. Also, now that I'm looking at it, every time I look at, like, a tier we did, I think, like, what was I on? In no world does... Hang on. We got some rearranging to do. I think that's all, actually. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Once we're done, like, initially ranking them, I'll go through and, like, move them. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-doom, ba-doom. Coffee. We can do coffee. I like how Coffee appears in Help Wanted. And obviously it's an old Scott character, but not really FNAF related. Same with Chipper. Yeah. Where did I put El Chip? Oh, there he is. Put FNAF World Spring Bonnie in BB tier. You spent 2 hours grinding for him. Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, also, I'm just going to rename this to BB. Yeah. I got you, though. I got you. Who's next? Actually, I found one they didn't include on the list. They didn't include the original Crying Child sprite. We'll do this. When I'm making a tier list, I will think deeply about every action. That's why 800 characters are not for me. Yeah. That's also the reason why we skipped FNAF World, because like then I would individually go through and be like, okay, this character has this ability, whereas that one has that ability, and we're not doing that. We'll just count this as Crying Child, as the Crying Child Ghost sprite, which is a very cool sprite. I really like that. Who's next? Scott. Also put Coffee in UCN for... Yeah, I just remembered that too. Yeah. Oh my god. FNAF World no cupcakes? Oh! Yeah, no thank you. I don't know. I don't think I would put them all in... Because I like having a cheat code in the game. I like that idea. Scott. Okay. Scott's either going in S tier or BB tier. What are we thinking? Because on one hand, this is the creator of all this. Without Scott, none of this would be happening. On the other hand, let's not forget, he gave us Midnight Motorist. Just saying. Just saying. I think we should take that into consideration when we're ranking him. I think Scott is a character. True, he wrote in the flesh. Oh no, we got Pickles. Pickles is an S tier. Scott an S for writing in the flesh. Oh. Scott. Okay, Scott. We'll put him in D tier. We'll be nice to him, okay? He did somewhat answer what's in the box, which is there is no answer, but he's still pretty low. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll put the troll version too. In the Flesh is the best book on earth. Scott is a hard decision because, like, do we take it seriously or not? um, entered in D tier. Oh, you were right about that being a hot take. Oh my God. That is a. Scott Cawthon is the greatest writer on earth. He makes Tolkien fucking look like a worm. That was a W reference. The Box's Happiest Day. It probably is. Yeah, it is. That was a good reference. Where were we? Right. We can do Chica's Magic Rainbow. Obviously, this has to go in BB tier as well. Come on, let's not kid ourselves. I'm not gonna do all these enemies, because I don't remember a lot of their names. Yeah, I don't know why Help Wanted Helpy is right there. Let's move them down. Okay, we got the sister location toy prop things. We got Little Joe. Little Joe. I'm sorry, I do not have any rusty spoons that I'm aware of. I mean, these guys are meh. They're like set dressing, so I don't really... Wait, what did I... Yeah, they're set dressing. Not really anything to say there. Although the three heads are strange. It's weird that they have their own page in the character encyclopedia. Like, I was toying around... I think this is something that other people have thought too. But what if the three heads are like... Stick with me here. Afton trying to recreate the Afton children. I don't know. Either that, or they could be used in like the FNaF 4 experiments and like the map of the FNaF 4 house area. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I don't know. There's Puppet and C tier. What's the difference between Harry Potter and... I don't know. I never read Harry Potter. I never got into it. Harry Potter... Oh. Yeah. All roads lead to MikeBot. You watch yourself. Mike victim. Yeah. Golden Cupcake. I can go right there with the others. Yeah. Egg Baby. Egg Baby. Golden Duo is a fact. I used to believe Golden Duo. Now I believe in Shatter Victim, but I respect it. Egg Baby, C tier. It's cool how it has lore importance, but... Glitch Trap. S tier. Yeah. Glitch Trap S tier. Yeah. I think Glitch Trap is easy S tier. Regardless of if you think he's the mimic or not, which you should. Glitch Trap's just so peak. He has aura and hype moments. Dreadbear. Dreadbear is okay. Yeah, Dreadbear's okay. Is Glitch Trap the mimic or Afton? I think he's pretty clearly the mimic. I think he has... I was going to say he has Agony of Afton, but I don't know about that. Grim Foxy is peak. Yep. Captain Foxy's peak. Do we think Captain Foxy is better than original Foxy? I think he's next to him. I like the Mimic slash Glitch Trap as an antagonist, but I don't like them being the main antagonist. I disagree with the Mimic being the main antagonist. I think he's a really good main antagonist. Glitch Trap, Glitch Trap, I think he works fine as just an antagonist for the Help Wanted games. He serves his purpose. That's all. I haven't caught up much with the FNaF lore after the release of UCN. I really need to watch the newer ones. Yeah, the newer games aren't that hard to understand compared to the old ones. It's a walk in the park. But the part where it gets tricky is the books. If you think they're canon, it makes life a whole lot easier. If you don't, well, that's how you end up with Henry Built the Mimic. Oh, okay, moving on. Tape Girl. Tape Girl's no phone guy, but also they forgot Phone Dude. We got another one they missed. I don't see Phone Dude. Ooh, we got him. Tape Girl, she's fine. She has a lisp, which is cool. This one isn't Party Freddy. Party Freddy's the red one. Oh, this is Hard Mode Freddy. Hard Mode one's not the biggest fan of their designs. I think Freddy and Foxy are the coolest ones, though. Shadow Mangle is cool, I guess. Oh, right, that's the Foxy that's used in Hard Mode, FNaF 1. And then Party Freddy, it's kind of cool. The pickle jar from FNaF World? No, we got it. It's right there. Yeah, no, it's there. Who's next? I guess VR Helpy, for counting him. D tier, I guess. This isn't Vanny. Vanny's her own character. I guess we can count this as Help Wanted Vanessa. I think it's cool how she talks to Glitch Trap. The mask design is peak, but yeah, she's alright. You wanted an interactive novel with Phone Dude called The Weak Book. Yeah, Phone Dude should have. Yeah, I agree. Who's your favorite FNaF animatronic? My answer has always been Funtime Freddy. I don't know if that's true anymore. I mean, I think it is. He's not top of S tier, just because he's not as good as the important lore characters, but he's not... I don't know, I just have a soft spot for him. We are not doing the AR skins, don't worry. No. We might do the AR skins, actually, I don't know. Nightmare Endo is peak. Oh. Dare I say? No, I was going to say, dare I say better than the Nightmare Animatronics. Nope. Where are we? Okay. Withered Scooped Bonbon from Help Wanted. Okay. Alright, now we're into FNaF AR. Yeah, never mind, we're not doing all those. We'll do the cooler ones. 8-Bit Baby. Solid character, very cool. I like how she plays Turtle Crusher. Endo 02 is the best Endo. Nah. I think Nightmare Endo is the best. Yeah, we're not doing all these. Frostbear. We'll do Frostbear. Frostbear is cool. Pun intended. Liberty Chica. No, we won't do those. I don't know. I kind of want to do the AR skins. I have to restrain myself. They take up like half the tier list. Okay. Psychic Friend Fredbear. I'm assuming this is who this is supposed to be. Confusing. Very confusing. Cool idea, right? But we don't know who it is. Is it Afton? Is it Charlie? Is it an imaginary friend? We don't know. Is the comments delayed for me? Yeah, it's delayed. I don't know by how much. I also don't know if you can turn that off. I don't know if you can. I'll try not to mess with stuff too much. Yeah, after the stream, I'll what's it called? I'll look into fixing the mic and audio issues, and then try to get rid of the delay. Psychic Friend Fredbear is cool, but hurts my brain lore-wise. Agreed. Purple guy. Probably Afton. I don't know. William Afton, obviously S tier. Come on, guys. Michael Afton. Purple guy's son. He got entered inside of him. I think I'd put Michael higher than Afton. I mean, they're both Afton. I'd put Michael higher than William, just because I relate more to Michael. Not that I've killed my brother or anything. Not that I've got my insides scooped out. But we're both the oldest in our families. We both have a brother and a sister. I don't know. I just think he's cool. I like his voice. He's the main protagonist, too. Purple guy's son. Got entered inside of him. Speaking of that, I don't know. We'll put that one right next to him. Once again, Michael. Yep. Sure. I love Michael. I just wish he had more screen time. Agreed. Hey, maybe the new book that's coming out, the Ticket to Fun, Ephemia kit, might have Michael content. Fingers crossed. Oh, they do have the FNaF 3 child sprite. Dang it. This thing's out of order. Bite victim. Dave, Garrett, Evan, Afton. I love Michael's character so much. He's so well written. I agree. I love his redemption arc. Bite victim is obviously lore important to Golden Freddy and Happiest Day. Dave, Afton, B. I agree with B. Yeah. We don't know his voice. We don't know his name. We don't know if he's Golden Duo or Shatter Victim. People debate whether he's the Happiest Day receiver still. Yeah, I'm okay with B tier. It feels weird putting a lore important character there. I'll put him at the top. But we just don't know anything about him. We just don't. We don't. Bite Victim should have been the only Golden Freddy spirit. I disagree, but I do think he should have... I mean, he still probably is in Golden Freddy, but I think he should have a more prominent role in Golden Freddy. Elizabeth, I want to say S tier because she has a lot of character in the fourth closet. Actually, do they have the fourth closet Elizabeth here? I don't think so. No. I guess we're treating them as the same character. She's... In the games, she's fine. In the books, she's a lot better. So for that, we'll put her right behind Dear Old Dad. Golden Duo was peak. Yeah. It's confusing as hell. I love the idea of two spirits being inside Golden Freddy, and both having different control of the animatronic. I agree. I just think Scott, if that is what Scott intended, he should have made that a lot more clear. Like a lot of things. At least you don't have any balls. No comment. Do we have to do the FNaF 4 background characters? I'll do the bullies. They're all mid. Although Bonnie Bully, Cassie's dad, he'll go in A tier. Susie. I don't know why they have. See, like these two sprites are very clearly both Susie. Why are they different? Why are they different? And Phone Dude is not included. Like, what's going on here? Susie, she's the MCI victim we know the most about. A tier. Pigtail Girl / Elizabeth. Yeah. I'm not gonna include them. Ghost Freddy from FNaF World? No. Put Plush Baby in BB tier. Yeah, Cassie's dad being the Bonnie Bully is a weird choice. But it is cool. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. But it is weird. Out of all the characters. To be fair, there's not like there's that many other characters, but like, I don't know why Scott even felt the need to make him a legacy character. Where was I? Oh god, the one you should not have killed. I'm not going to say his name, just because I don't want to get into a debate about this. But, yeah. Good mystery. That has gone on for way too long. Scott needs to come out and say whether the books are canon or not. But let's pretend it's Andrew if you don't think it is. It ain't me. Andrew is cool. I like how he's a secret MCI victim. I hope Fetch clears a little bit more. I hope Fetch clears up more about him. The Fetch game. But he's a cool character. Cool concept. I do think he should have been Cassidy, but I'm not Scott. I don't make the decisions. Oswald's dad being the Freddy bully is also a great theory. It is, but like, I feel like it's not the case. Like, the Freddy mask is weird. No, I shouldn't say it's not the case. It probably is, because, like, why else would he have that? But I just wish Return to the Pit elaborated on it some more, because it came out after the game, so if they wanted to confirm he was the Freddy bully, they should have included it there, too. Like, in my timeline, I have Oswald's dad, maybe the Freddy bully. That's also another idea we could do. We could go through my timeline for a stream. We need Larry Afton. Yeah! Yeah, okay. MCI Ghosts. I guess this is Gabriel Fritz. Well, they have Susie there. We'll just count these as the other MCI victims. I'm going to be honest, I think I like Andrew more than most of them. I can't say Susie, just because we know so much about her, but everyone else is fine. Why, hello there, old sport. I do a terrible impression of that. Cassidy, we'll put her there. I think I like Andrew more than Cassidy. Charlie. This is the games version. Books version is here. She's fine. Doesn't really do anything. So, next to Bite Victim. Ironic. The two debated first deaths are next to each other. I think the Freddy mask is a reference to You're the Band. That's not a bad idea, because the game's full of other Fazbear Fright story references. Yeah, that's possible. I don't know why the Happiest Day puppet is included here. Like, what? Mustard Man. Pre 5 Laps at Freddy's, he would have gone D tier. But now that we know it's Afton, it's whatever. Green Guy, he's mid, probably just a bouncer, so he'll go middle. Couch Person. Couch Person, jeez. Michael, Mrs. Afton, Babysitter, Henry. I mean, they wear gray and speak in gray, and they're watching TV. But they're also protective of the bite victim if he's thrown away. So, who knows? We'll put Couch Person in Balloon Boy tier, because Green Guy Afton. Yeah! such a silly theory, such a silly minigame. I think Old Sport is part of my voice box now. Yeah. We'll put Couch Person and Balloon Boy tier, because, hey, it's a gray tier. They're wearing gray. 100% Michael. It probably is, but, like, I don't know. I'm BV first right now, so I think it's Mrs. Afton, but I'm not sold on that idea. I'm not 100% locked in. So, who knows? They're BB. I think the Couch Person is undeniably Michael, but even I think his dialogue is weird. Yeah, it's very clearly Michael. I'll agree. It's Michael, but his dialogue is just so weird. Yeah. What are we doing after this? I don't know. We'll see how long this takes. Yeah, I don't know. Couch Person, they're Balloon Boy tier for now. Okay, on to the books. Charlie is a good protagonist. Good protagonist. The twist that she's a robot, I don't hate that as much as some people do. So we'll just put her there. Yeah, that seems alright. God, I always get these people confused with each other. I know John, that's about it. This is... Charlie was only good in the Silver Eyes. She was doing sit-ups. She has been doing sit-ups. Yeah, I agree. I think she obviously doesn't have that much to do in the fourth closet. And I don't remember the twisted ones, so I'll bring her down. She'll go, like, there. I think she's a good protagonist, on paper. Like, the daughter of one of the co-founders of Freddy's. Pretty much just the female version of Michael. But, yeah. And I don't hate the twist that she's a robot. Spoilers. Is this Jessica and that's Marla? Jessica's blonde in the graphic novels, I think. So this has to be Marla, who I don't remember anything about. Same with Carlton. Except that he smells like feet. Then you got 3 subs. Impressive. Very impressive. Jessica, I don't really... And then John, I don't know. The original... Why, hello there, Old Sport. The original novel characters are weird, because, like, they are characters, obviously, but, I don't really care for them. They serve their purposes in the plot. John is, like, the protagonist of the fourth closet for, like, the first half. Yeah. They're okay. They're in D tier, just because they're not really that lore important, and they're just kind of people, but they serve their purpose. So I'll move them to C tier, actually. Yeah. Carlton was literally the MVP of the fourth closet. Honestly, the only important thing Carlton ever does in the book series is, like, talk to Michael Brooks, which, like... Also, doesn't he kiss, like, the fake Charlie? I don't know. Book characters are weird. Yeah. I'm not doing the book versions of the original animatronics. Theodore? You like John and Charlie? Yeah, they're not terrible. They're good for the medium they're in. I'll say that. I'm not the biggest fan of the original novel trilogy, but they're fine. Theodore is iconic. I think the toys in the books are more iconic than the characters. It's my hot take of the day. William from the books is good characterization. Actually, it's the only characterization outside of the movie. So we'll put him there. Henry's robot is Goofy. Big knife. Big knife. William from the Silver Eyes. That's not the Silver Eyes, the Fourth Closet. I don't know. He has some silly moments. We'll put him next to there. At least he's not shirtless. Actually, no, he is shirtless. What am I talking about? Do you think the princess is Cassidy? I don't think it's actually Cassidy. I think it's a digital recreation of her. Just like how Glitchtrap is not literally William, but is a digital recreation of him. That's as far as I will go with that, because I do plan on making a video on that someday. Silver Eyes Spring Bonnie is a decent design, I guess. Springtrap is not really that good. Okay, Fourth Closet Baby. I think she's the most interesting when she has her dynamic with Charlie and how she wants her love. But other than that, she's alright. She's a good antagonist. Heck, I think she's better than William in that series. She's just more interesting. We'll say that. Fake Charlie is basically the same. Yeah, I don't know why the princess is so far up ahead, but we'll do her. The Fourth Closet Baby and Fourth Charlie and UCN? Huh? What? Oh, never mind. You mean the UCN tier. Yeah, sorry, I was confused. I don't know. I think they're good characters. I think they're well written. They're well written. I'll say that. Where did I put the princess? I lost her. Wow. Princess Quest is canceled. Everybody go home. Oh, there she is. I almost called her the Cassidy. The princess is cool. Yeah. Glitchtrap monster is rad. Yeah, I'm not gonna do these Twisteds. They're cool designs, and they make sense within the story. But they're fine. They're mid. Twisted Wolf is pretty cool, though, I will admit. Into the pit, I must admit. And then Twisted Chica does not exist. Charlie questions, I think it's Charlie, who questions, is there a Twisted Chica? But she doesn't exist. I don't know why there's merch of her. She does not exist. Although I guess you could say the same. Actually, no, you couldn't. Yeah, just a strange character. The Fourth Closet Funtime Freddy. That's just Funtime Freddy. I don't know what you want me to say. The black and white version is... Does he even appear in the book? He appears in Ultimate Custom Night, but not the book. Because in the book, it's just regular Funtime Freddy, I think. These are just Funtime Foxy and Mangle. I'm not doing the UCN. We'll put the frog in S tier, okay? That's all. Put the frog in S tier. There. Not doing these. Scott Head in the Jar. I have to go with Rage Scott. I kind of just want to move on to Fazbear Frights now, if we're being honest. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Welcome back, that guy. Okay, that was not a fart. That was my chair. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was not a fart. So, books. Books. Pit Trap. Pit Trap is cool. Pit Trap is cool. Yeah. Do we think Pit Trap is Eleanor? That is the question I will propose. Because that is an idea that I have been floating around for some time. I think it's actually an unpopular opinion. I think it makes sense for them to be the same character. But I don't know. How's Rockstar Bonnie doing? Let's check on him. No, I did not want to bring... Oops. Hello, Rockstar Bonnie. Gotta give him some pets. He gets lonely. Are you a small creator or something? I am. Wait. Yeah. I am. I'm pretty small. Pit Trap, we'll put him in A tier. He's a good antagonist. Eleanor is coming to the games, and she is very powerful. S tier, because she is very important for the lore of Fazbear Frights. Without her, would not happen. Most of it wouldn't happen. Some of it would, but yeah. Poor Rockstar Bonnie. We should give him a friend. Who should we put up there with Rockstar Bonnie? We'll put David up there with Rockstar Bonnie. There. Rockstar Bonnie and David. There. Just so he's not lonely, we'll give him David. Eleanor! I can just think of one doggo clip in particular. I won't say it, but she's scary. She's creepy. Especially whenever she stands over Sarah. She stands over her bed and sings to her. Funtime Freddy. I am eating motherfucking bacon. He is cool. Very confusing. Like, I don't know if he's meant to be... He's not the original one, obviously, but is he from the Fazbear Funtime service? Is he an original creation by Eleanor? Is the orange guy thing supposed to be purple guy? Yes, I'm assuming you mean him? The mustard man from FNaF 6? Yeah, I'm assuming you mean that. And that is Afton. 5 laps at Freddy's confirmed it. Bacon is C tier. Well, no, B tier. He's cool. I like his dialogue. He's pretty freaky, but confusing. Out of stock plush trap is a decent antagonist. I think the thing with most of these Fazbear Frights antagonists, Fetch is A tier because he's cool. Animatronic dog. No, I meant the one you put next to... Oh, no, that's David. My name is David. Dad, I want some ice cream. David, that is my name. No, wait, I messed it up. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's David Murray. We just put him up there so Rockstar Bonnie's not lonely. Lonely Freddy. Wait, where's Lonely Freddy? There he is. I actually don't like Lonely Freddy. These two I don't mind. I don't really like Lonely Freddy. It's sad. It's just sad. There's like dozens of trapped kids inside those things. Yeah. Ralpho. I actually really like Bunny Call. I think Bunny Call is very underrated. That one and the Cliffs, but Ralpho's not really that interesting. David, he should be called Larry. You're onto something there. Yeah, Cliff's Freddy. I forget what he's officially called. Yeah, he's cool. I think that's accurate. The comments aren't delayed. I was just behind, like, I don't know, 6 minutes behind live, so... Oh. I don't know. I know there's a setting to add a delay. I don't know where it is, but, like, whatever. Boop. Okay. My God, dude, we still have so much. We still have so many. There's still so... I'm not doing all the staff bots. Blackbird is mid. Coming Home Chica is just Chica. Put Matt Pat in S. Oh my God, wait, Matt Pat is in here, isn't he? He is. We will put Matt Pat in S. Don't you worry about that. The lore behind Bunny Call's creation is way more interesting than the actual story. It is. It is. I wish we knew more of the inspiration behind the other stories. Like, how the heck did Scott come up with Into the Pit? Next interview, Doggo's got to ask him. And he's got to ask him about Midnight Motorist. Yeah, she's not that exciting. It's just Chica. Gumdrop Angel is also sad. Yeah, sad. I'll put Lonely Freddy there too. Who's next? Do we count the wooden doll things from the puppet carver. I mean, I think it's cool that they're the MCI victims. At least that's what we think they are. But Endo 02 and Molten Freddy with Rockstar Bonnie, they could be good friends. I always come back. In the flesh. Oh, in the flesh. We don't talk about Into the Flesh. We don't talk about Into the Flesh. I haven't read most of the later ones besides the Stitch line. You're not missing out. The later Stitch, the later Fazbear Fright stories aren't that good. Not really. Yeah, no, you're not missing out. Literally, the Stitch line stories are all that matters. I'll put these guys in C tier just because I think it's cool that they're maybe the MCI victims, like what they look like. At least Susie, possibly, but I think she's wearing different clothes. Hang on, where's regular Susie? Yeah, that's purple. She's wearing purple. But here it's blue, so maybe they're not. I don't know. Ella is weird. Because why does this thing exist in this continuity, whether it's the games or not? I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy, but still a cool antagonist. Yeah, Friendly Face. Bottom of C tier. I think it's creepy. Felix. How we feeling about Felix? I like Felix. Animatronic shark. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think he goes next to the animatronic dog. I think that's pretty cool. Sea Bonnies. Oh boy. Where do we put Sea Bonnies? What's 9 plus 10? 21. Where do we put Sea Bonnies? I don't know what to say about Sea Bonnies. They're Sea Bonnies. They exist. I don't know what Scott was thinking when he made Sea Bonnies. They're going next to Friendly Face. Step Closer Foxy is just Foxy. That's literally it. The new kid, Golden Freddy, is just Golden Freddy. Why are we counting these as separate characters? I don't know. Sea Bonnie. I forgot about the Dawko song. Here, we'll put him next to Eleanor. Because we all know that Eleanor, she's not actually Agony. She is just a bunch of millions upon millions of Sea Bonnies controlling Eleanor's body. Try that on for size, Matt Pat. Oh no, Sea Bonnies are official. They are official. Kelsey is a projection? I agree. Kelsey is absolutely a projection from whoever is inside the suit. Cassidy. What are we going to do after rating the animatronics? I don't know. I might end stream whenever we're done, just because I'm getting kind of tired. And I still have to unload the dishwasher, which I was supposed to do a few hours ago. Don't tell my dad. Where were we? Fazbear Frights. Rosie Pork Chops is not that cool. I mean, I like the design, but it's Rosie Pork Chops. Andrew is the Vengeful Spirit if the books are canon? Correct. And I think the books are canon. Just like that, all my viewers have left. Shadow Bonnie from Hide and Seek is cool. A good antagonist, but not anything too special. What makes you so special? Afton from The Man in Room 1280. I don't know why he has his arms back. I don't know why he has his other arm back. That's weird. That's not good Stitch Line Games evidence. But other than that, very cool concept. Very cool. I really like that. I think he's he's not really an antagonist in the story. But he's still cool. Yeah, he's cool. Will it take another 3 years to make another live? I wouldn't be surprised. No, I don't know. I might go live again tomorrow. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. If I did go live tomorrow, what would you guys want to? Well, assuming you guys would show up, what do you think would be a good idea for the stream? Also, if I do go live, I'll probably promote it on my YouTube page with a community post and also post it on my Twitter, which I was supposed to do this time, but I forgot. I am David, and that's Rockstar Bonnie. Rockstar Bonnie. Yeah, because, like, I think going through my timeline... Well, see, that would also just be me reading for 2-3 hours. And then it would just end up with, like, debates, which I don't know if I want to do that. We could do another ranking. Like, I could just rank the, I could rank the books. I could... This is the first time I've seen your content. Well, thank you for stopping by. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else we could do. Anyway, let's finish the tier list first. We'll worry about that later. We still got a lot of stuff to do. Ballora from... I don't remember which story this is. We'll put her in C tier. She's not awful. She has... Like, I like the scene where she's scratching on the window. That's cool. She's also probably Eleanor, which is interesting. So, for that reason, we'll put her there. Yeah. The mini arenas from Room for One More. I really wish this was a Stitch Line story. There's no reason it can't be, but it's not hinted that it is the case, which sucks because I really like this story. I really do. It is so creepy. Dance With Me, that's what it's called. Thank you. I do not remember that story in the slightest. We'll do Stitch Wraith last. Fetus Trap. Mini Arena Vor. I love Mini Arena Vor! Fetus Trap is... I mean, it's in the flesh. I think that... I just messed up the face cam. Whoops! Now I gotta make sure that's okay. I kicked it with my foot. Hang on. Testing? Oh my god, wait, what? Why is this stream on here so delayed? Yeah, okay, well there's when I kicked it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're back. Okay. Alright, well, that just happened. Yeah. And then the Stitch Wraith? I like the Stitch Wraith. I think he's very cool. Cool idea for protagonist of the epilogues, to make it an animatronic. I mean, not really the animatronic, it's Andrew and Jake, but, like, still very cool. Still very cool. We'll put him in A tier. I like the Stitch Wraith. My only problem with with Andrew being the vengeful spirit is that they have a female voice in UCN. I mean, when Scott put out the casting call for the vengeful spirit, he said the gender shouldn't be clear. So I don't think the person who recorded the voice, who I think was a female, by the way, which I think that just influences how the voice sounds. Scott did not intend for that to be a female or a male voice. He just wanted it to be a voice coming from the vengeful spirit. I think it sounding feminine is just not an after effect, is just a result of it being voiced by a female. If it was voiced by a male, then we'd be having the opposite discussion where, well, just because it's voiced by a male, that could still be Cassidy. It's, yeah. You should do a live stream where you ask us what we want you to play. I don't really have that many games on my computer. Yeah. Yeah, the Stitch Wraith is really neat. Stitch Wraith is neat. Yeah, we're not going to get into this debate again. I don't have the energy for it. All right, Tales from the Pizzaplex time. And there's still so much more. Oh my god. All right, Lally, D. Lally. Haps. Above Lally, but still nothing interesting. Tiger Rock. I like Tiger Rock. Tiger Rock is cool. The guys from Submechanophobia, one of the guys, pretty forgettable. It's a good story, but they're not that important. Yeah, no, I like her design. Just skip them all. We're skipping the staff bots. I'll say that. B72 is B7 mid. Bobby Dots are cool. Nexie, I did not read that story. Moondrop is literally just moon. Was Rockstar Bonnie the leader of the Rockstars? Yes. Actually, I think Rockstar Bonnie is Scott Cawthon. Give you something to chew on. That's Tails done. Alright, security breach time. Glamrock Freddy, S tier. S tier. Above Funtime Freddy, above Mangle. Above Elizabeth. Above William? No. Yes. Yeah. Glamrock Freddy is a better dad than William. So, yeah. Chica, I don't really care for Glamrock Chica. She is mid. Yeah. Play FNaF World on stream and get the endings? I could, actually. I could. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dead Kai. I appreciate that. Glamrock Freddy annoys you? He is a canonical DILF. You have to admit. I did not just say that. Roxy, also the name of my cat. She is also a S tier. Right there, I think. Rockstar Bonnie has 2 stars while the others have 1. True. True. And if you look, actually, Rockstar Bonnie is William Afton. See that star? What if that's just a really poorly done star? Monty, I think he has cool lore with Glamrock Bonnie. Go watch my last short if you want to know more about that. Wink, wink. Monty's cool. I like Monty. A tier. Gregory. Gregory, I like how he's patient 46. I do not like him in Escape the Pizzaplex. But I still want to see him return. A tier. Vanny. Oh, poor Vanny. I wish I could put you in S tier, but... B tier. Cool concept, but executed not so well. Toy Chica is William Afton. That's true. That's true. I'll put Vanny, like, there. I wish she had more to do, but she doesn't. There was a time on Switch where you could make the fandoms not jump scare you. That's cool. I don't have a Switch. I wish I did, though. Vanessa is higher than Vanny, but not by a lot. Yeah. Sorry, girls. Well, I guess girl, because you're the same character. Moon, S tier. There. Moon is S tier. Everything about Vanny has pretty much been said, but yeah, she was shafted hard. She was. The only time I've agreed with her getting shafted in a game, pause, is Into the Pit. Because those minigames would not have been good for the lore, I'll say that. Moon is going right next to Sun. Yeah. If Phantom Foxy was about to jump scare you, you could pause the game and the ventilation wouldn't go off. That's kind of game breaking. Glamrock Endo, I love their mechanic. I hate their Help Wanted 2 level. That is one of the 2 levels I have not beaten in that game. But it's still a cool design. So, right next to Gregory. Mini Music Man. Pretty mid. Put him right behind Mr. Hippo. Yeah, the Vanny minigames and Into the Pit are so weird. I hope Mega Cat does a better job with sticking to the canon with their fetch game, because Into the Pit was not really that good when it came to that. Looking at you, Stitch Wraith and GGY Easter eggs. DJ Music Man, S tier. Come on, let's rest in peace, Matt Pat. Yeah. No, I gotta put him above. What am I doing? What am I doing? Mini Music Man and UCN for the Bonnie Bowl chapter in Ruin? That is true, actually. I forgot about that. If I can find him. Where did I put him? Hello? Where did I put Mini Music Man? I completely lost him. Okay, well, Burn Trap. Ooh, we got Burn Trap. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah. Burn Mimic. Burn Trap's a cool design. Lore-wise, confusing as hell, but design-wise, he goes in B. In C? He's in C? There he is, yeah, thank you. Go right next to Fetus Trap. I'm not doing the staff bots. I'll do the Nightmare ones. Cool design, confusing lore. Skipping all you guys. Skip, skip, skip. I'm not counting the dirty Glamrocks either, bro, what? Oh, so this should be Shattered. Nah, there's Shattered Freddy. I'm not doing Upgraded Freddy either. Shattered Roxy. Cool design. The power of pausing in FNaF 3 on Switch was OP. I don't know, I never played it, but it sounds OP. Shattered Roxy is cool. I like Shattered Roxy. Give me back my eyes! Actually, that was Ruined Roxy. Shattered Chica, very creepy. Creepiest the Glamrocks I've ever looked. Shattered Monty. He's not as cool, but he's still pretty chill, I guess. Yeah. No. Yeah. Helpy. Is this the one from Ruin? Or no, they have that separate. Oh well, this is just the pause. This is just the save station Helpy. D tier. Actually, no, I like his design. C tier. Glamrock Mr. Hippo doesn't technically exist. No, actually, I think he's. Isn't he in the Bobby Dots? I don't know. Funny. Haha. Meme. Ruined Freddy. We'll get to Ruined Freddy, don't you worry. I love Ruined Freddy. The Blob. Confusing. Not as confusing as Burn Trap, I don't think. Not as cool as Burn Trap, though, so. Sorry. Bonnie from Bonnie Bowl. Not Glamrock Bonnie, but Bonnie. I don't know why we're counting this. Yeah. More staff bots. I'm not doing those. Pat Pat. Ruin has the best jump scares in the series. I almost said I disagree. I agree. I agree completely. That's something Secret of the Mimic needs to have too. More interactive jump scares. I agree. Pat Pat. Pat Pat. S tier. Pat Pat S tier, guys. Come on. Pat Pat. The Pat Pats. The Pat Pats. Matt Pat. Alright, I'm not counting the glitch. I'm not counting these guys. Shattered Freddy. Pretty decent. I think he's the worst Shattered. Bonnie Ballin'. Bonnie Ballin'. Ruined Freddy. Oh, holy peak. Holy peak. Holy peak. I think, yeah. You know what? I'm putting him there too. He's peak. Like, I don't know why the present in his stomach is a different color than it is in Security Breach, but he's peak. He's peak. His jump scare's peak. The reveal that he has no head is peak. It's peak. All right. Well, I guess we're already on Ruin. Ruined Roxy is not that good. Yeah, there. Ruined Chica is pretty good. I like that design. Ruined Monty. I like how he dies. I like his death. One of the cats is outside my door. I can hear them. Yeah. Eclipse? No, that's Eclipse. This is Ruined Sun. I'll probably just put that one. I'll probably put Ruined Moon and Ruined Sun with Eclipse. And they're cool. I like their segment. I like their segment, and I like how he's named Eclipse. Doesn't really have that much to do, though. But still peak concept. Actually, I'll move Mystery Put down there. Are you having fun yet? I'm assuming that's what you're referencing. Mixes. God, they even got his beta design. Mixes is cool. I like Mixes. We'll put him in A tier. He had some good scares in Ruin. Well, at least he scared me. The beta, I'm not counting the beta design. That never made it into a game. Help Eye. I like how his eye changes. That's a really good detail. Probably put him there. Yeah. No, the lawnmower is not there yet. The person went inside. Thankfully. My God, could you imagine if I had to deal with that all stream? Oh boy. The Mimic! Mimic S tier. Easy. Mimic. Mimic above William? Comparing the two main antagonists? I think Mimic is cooler than William. I'll put him there. I like Mimic. I'm excited for Secret of the Mimic. But he only barely beats William. The Mimic! Ruined Candy Cadet is cool. It was a good surprise seeing him, which is nice. The Mimic's costume, which is Gregory. I like the costume. Very creepy look. I think... No, I can't put him above the original Mimic. What am I talking about? The Mimic! Cassie? She's not a bad protagonist at all. I think I'd put her in front of Gregory, though. I think I'll keep Monty there, just because I love the story with him and Glamrock Bonnie. Yeah, Cassie's good. I like Cassie. The Mimic's mascot costumes. Sure, I'll count these because they're in Secret of the Mimic. Yeah, Ruined Candy Cadet's voice is amazing. God, that entire last fourth of Ruin is just so cool. We'll put him there with the other Secret of the Security Breach characters. The Cupcake, why are we counting this? When did my camera get shifted? Bro. This thing has a mind of its own. I hope it wasn't like that for too long. Well, my luck, it probably was. The other mascot costume, we'll put it there. I think it's the worst of the three. This is actually my bed, believe it or not. That's where I sleep. Ruined Glamrock Bonnie. Very cool. I love how we got to see him. Not as good as Candy Cadet, though. Fixed Glamrock Bonnie. I'm not a huge fan of his design. I'll put him there. No, I think that. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Who's next? Wait, was Mapbot even in the regular Map? Oh, we skipped Mapbot. We'll do Mapbot. Mapbot S tier. I think he's not as good as Exotic Butters, but better than Pickles. Maskbot, I like how he's in Help Wanted 2. That's fair. No, it's not. That's fair. Gonna be honest, I don't want to do all these mini Music Men, so on to the movie. Just the movie, Help Wanted 2, Into the Pit, and then we're done. Uh, do I count the animatronics? Because they're just the FNaF 1 animatronics. Not really that much is different. They look impressive. They look impressive. Also, they don't have the withered yellow rabbit on here. Strange. And what the heck is this? What am I looking at? What is that? Steven B tier? No. What is that? Oh my god, I know what that is. That's the, that's a Fazbear Frights character. What is it doing all the way down here? That's from the Breaking Wheel. Why is it down here? Okay. Getting the good ending in FNaF 3. Well, I have to buy FNaF 3 first. Josh Hutcherson. I like Mike. Very good protagonist. Not as good as his games counterpart, but still good. I like him. Good acting. Abby. I don't know if I like her as much as Elizabeth, because Elizabeth's story is just more compelling, whereas Abby's just kind of there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest Abby fan. I don't hate her. I don't hate her. Oh my god, my voice cracking. I don't hate her, but she's not terrible. Ness is S. I don't like her as much as Elizabeth, but she's still a very good character. And I hope she does not turn into Vanny. Steve Raglan? S tier. Come on. Come on. Character so good they had to put him in Dead by Daylight. I like him more than the games version, too. Heck, I think I like him more than the Mimic. Maybe even Glamrock Freddy. Maybe even Michael. Ennard, Glitchtrap, Ralph. Yeah. We're not moving Edwin. Yeah, no. Matthew Lillard owns that role. He is William Afton, although I wish he was British. Bro, what is adventure? What are these? Oh no, they do have the withered yellow rabbit. My bad. S tier? Yeah. In front of these two. Yeah. Endoskeleton I'm not doing. I don't remember your name. Corey. Corey's S tier. That is a W cameo. I mean, it's a cameo, so like there. Sea bunnies. Look at you. I gave you yachts in Ohio. Wait, he does say that, right? Yeah. Look at you. Look at you. Look at the Sigmas you've become. I gave you yachts in Ohio. That's peak. Doug. Not Book Doug. Book Doug is... Oh, no. But Movie Doug. We love Movie Doug. Balloon Boy from the movie. I hate to admit it, but he scared me a couple times. All right. So for that reason, I'll give him A tier. Who's next? Aunt Jane. Good side antagonist. Nothing too special, but she's fine. Sparky. Incredible cameo. Incredible. Oh my god, yeah, wait, what am I doing? We have a tier for BB. Duh. Oh, the dolly. Yeah, Sparky. I like Sparky. Very good cameo. Doug and David tier? Alright. Now I gotta remake Rockstar Bonnie and David and Doug. The Golden Freddy kid? He's played by the young actor plays young Luke Skywalker in Obi-Wan. That's a very cool trivia fact. And for that, yeah, he's going there. Matt Pat. Matt Pat's going in. God. The Rockstar Army Bonnie is the Rockstar Bonnie army is growing. That is correct. I almost called her Doug. Max, decent character. Shadow Freddy is confusing. I don't know why he exists, but he looks cool. The fixed yellow rabbit looks very creepy. I don't think I like him as much as the broken yellow rabbit, though. Yeah. The Ella Spring... I'm losing my voice now. I'm going for like almost 3 hours. Jeez. No, it hasn't almost been. I don't know. Ella. A tier. The breaking wheel guy. Sure. Not a big potato fan, Dead Kai, but I like French fries, which are made of potatoes. I'll just put them in D tier. I'm not doing Chica in space. I'm not doing staff bots. Carney. Carney is cool. I hope we see him in Secret of the Mimic. Yeah, that'd be a fun Easter egg. Yeah. Yeah. Rusty spoons. Jacko Moon. I like the color scheme. I don't like him as much as Eclipse, though. Eclipse is peak. Ruined DJ Music Man. I'm glad we finally got to see him. But his design's not too special, I don't think. Alright, and then into the pit, the game. Oswald, Schmoswald, Carney and David T. Ooh. I'll put him in S tier. Oswald, good protagonist. I think he's as good as Cassie. Alright, where... Oh god, where... Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'll put him in S tier. Right there. Sweet potatoes. Gabrielle is fine. I like how Return to the Pit expands on her family a little bit, but she's nothing too special. And one of the cats is throwing up. I'm gonna have to clean that up in a little bit. Jeff. Poor Jeff. Poor Jeff. Poor Jeff. Jeff can go in B tier. Pit Bonnie. Very cool. I think I like him more than his original book counterpart. Just because he has aura. Oswald's dad, potentially the Freddy bully. It's alright. I think there. And then Oswald's mom. I mean, she reminds me of my mom, but because they're both blonde and nurses, but yeah. Okay. I'm not doing anyone else. My god, who is that? Someone's throwing up in my hallway. Jeff and David tier? Oh, fine. Everyone's going in David tier. Alright. Doug and Matt Pat and Jeff. Okay. That's it. I said I was going to go through and individually rank them, but I don't want to anymore. I am tired. I'm probably going to end stream in a few. Let's get a look at what we made, though. Yeah, a bunch of these characters are just like duplicates or strange or yeah. Okay, let's. Oh boy. All right, let's wait for it to load. My name's Jeff. Do I have to download it? What? Oh, there it is. Wait. No, that's not the... I want an image of it. It usually gives you like a summary image. What? Fine, I won't do it. I'm not signing in. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this tier list. Kind of, no, we're not watching another ad. Kind of got a little, I guess, I don't know. I feel bad for skipping as many characters as I did, but like, come on, who really, okay, I forgot Buff Helpy. Hang on, I'll get Buff Helpy. There. And Jeff and Buff Helpy. Okay. This is the list. Can we stop with the ads? I guess not. Put Endo 02 and Molten Freddy in with Rockstar Bonnie? Nah, I can't do that. No. That tier's getting crowded as is. Yeah, I'm happy with this tier list. Yeah. In conclusion, all of the Balloon Boys suck. Should we... Here, let's throw Adventure Balloon Boy and JJ in there, too. For good measure. And Phantom. Where's Phantom? Here, let's get Phantom Balloon Boy in there, too. There we go. Now it's a tier list. Here, let's get Ball Boy and Brow Boy in there, too. Whatever their names are. I think that's all the Balloon Boys. Could be wrong. No, wait, we forgot the FNaF AR ones. Let's get the Rot. Where's Rot? Where's Rot? There he is. Okay, now it's a tier list. I think. Oh my god, I forgot the plush baby. Now it's a tier list. Perfect. Indeed. Yeah. Yeah, let's get Balloon Kid in there too. Why not? Okay. That's the tier list. Wow. Whew. That took a while. Yeah. Thank you guys for sticking through with that. I'm gonna end stream just because I'm tired. Gotta do the dishes and I gotta clean up barf too in the hallway. Jeez. I don't know why the plush babies were in Help Wanted 2 so much. I guess Steel Wool just likes them. Yeah. That's the tier list. I wish we could see like just a zoomed out version of it, but maybe because it's too big. I don't know. It's supposed to show it on this page. Yeah. Thank you guys for showing up to my first live stream in 3 years. I'll try to do another one sometime this week. Fingers crossed. I don't know what we'll do. I'll try to figure that out beforehand. And I'll also... I forgot Nightmare BB. Take me back. I did? Oh my god, I did. Wait, is this Adventure Nightmare BB? Where's regular Nightmare BB? I don't know, we'll just say this is Nightmare BB. Nightmare BB's fine. I like his teeth. You can go with the other nightmares. Let me grab him. Nope, that's Funtime. It's all getting messed up now. Oh my god, Nightmare Balloon Boy, you ruined everything. I'll go there. I like his teeth. And his voice. Now it's peak. Yeah, I'll try to get the... I'll also try to fix the mic level so that we can get background music. No promises, though, because I might not know how to do that. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate all of you for showing up. Your support is greatly appreciated. Yeah, I hope we can make this a more regular thing. Yeah. Let's see how ending this goes. I'm assuming I just pressed end stream. I'm assuming. Look at that. 133 views. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, next stream I'll make a community post just so you guys know about it. Yeah. Thanks for showing up, everyone. Have a good rest of your day and or night. And I'll see you in the next stream. Bye. Peace. Peace. Peace.